My technology pioneer was Steve Wozniak, who is an inventor and technology engineer, programmer, and technology entrepreneur who also co-founded Apple, which he no longer works for. And given my research into Steve Wozniak and my understanding of his perspective on technology, personally what I believe he'd think of the movie is that he would think it had an interesting concept behind it, but slightly unrealistic. The technology that went into it would be very compelling for him and futuristic, such as the video game that Theodore was playing. The length of the movie, it was very possible that that's where life is leading us, to have very realistic and surrounding video games in our lives. But the operating system itself, it just didn't seem like something he would necessarily go along with. Do I think he'd think of his inevitable future, or do I think he would dismiss it? Personally, from what I've read and his current going on about Tesla and their self-piloted cars, I don't think he'd think that is very realistic. I think he would dismiss it, truly. I mean, especially the systems to human romantic relationship just doesn't seem like something he'd go along with. He doesn't think that a car can pilot itself, so how could a physical human have a relationship with that of a computer? It basically has a mind of its own and can do whatever it wants, and that's basically what he's skeptical about when it comes to a self-driving car. The interface systems that are leading us in the direction of her are definitely that of Siri, if continuing on with the Apple thing, and also with Amazon, and they're pushing everybody to use their Amazon Echo, which all you have to do is say the words and she comes on, whatever her name is. And, it's just that of something that does anything and everything for you. I don't think it's desirable future for human technology. I mean, it's a nice, strong, it's a good concept, but it's too much. It's just going to consume our lives, and we're not going to be able to do things for ourselves. The definite pro is that in this situation, the operating system did help the guy to come out of his shell. She helped him to send his letters into a publisher and got them made into a book. So that helped, but that was something he also needed to do on his own, which is a huge con. You get too invested in the technology, you get too consumed that you're no longer doing anything for yourself.